So, why is it said? Because Rob tells us, okay, now, in order to really do this properly, we need everything right. Everything needs to be correct. And one of the things that he says needs to be correct is that he says that the optimal number of people in a workshop is 10. How come?
Well, first of all, it's great that in a workshop you're not if you're relying on the circle, you're not afraid to take any question, because we're taking it together and we want to use it as another challenge for us to feel something together. This is really what we're working on in a workshop. So it needs to be 10 because we know that reality works in the structure of roots and branches. And the book of Zohar was written by 10 people working together in a workshop who achieved basically all the 125 degrees of until the final correction, Gmal Tikkun. And so what we're doing when we're organizing a workshop is we're trying to resemble that complete structure of 10 Sfirot, that vessel for spiritual, for the spiritual reality. And that's why we want to be as close as possible, as similar as possible.
And I can only be similar if I can connect with those other nine pieces of me. In fact, those other 9 pieces, that is the creator, that is perfection. I can't find spirituality within myself at all. I can only find it outside of myself. And I in myself, I can only work on my intention. So together, we find the connection, we find the answer, and everything is in that one.
And this one can be physically constructed of 6 people, as we are here right now in this workshop, or it can be 8 people. It doesn't matter, because we're aiming to feel 10. As the friends have said, 10 is a whole measurement in spirituality. It resembles an entire clique. So it doesn't matter if we're 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 people. When we're in the workshop, we want to reach this sense of being a whole, being this clique, to enable the light to fulfill it.
And to add, I can only say from my experience in the workshop, especially in Los Angeles, sometimes we had 3 people, 4 people, and 10 people, and you really feel the difference when you get the importance from the other 9. And this is really something that we all should experience. And like Gilad was saying, is that yes, the number, it's really important that you have this circle, but if we really aim toward getting closer to that and be equal with that form, we will start feeling that importance washing us.
Because I end up being the bottom one. I end up being the Malchut. I end up with my entire purpose being to nullify myself toward the upper. But what's the upper? It's not 9 people. We find that this spiritual entity, this thing that we call a Parzuf, this allows us to be able to construct this entire spiritual entity with us being that last part. Malchut has the opportunity to nullify toward the upper.
And in that Parzuf, we have really all of the spiritual work. We have the Rosh, the head, my intentions towards the friends. How do I prepare myself? There are my desires with which I can connect to the friends. I can contribute to the circle. There are other desires, the ego, that I'm trying to do tzimtzum upon, that I don't want to use them towards my friends. So, and Rav explained it, you have all of the spiritual work of the Parzuf, tzimtzum, everything, you have it here. This is the place to feel everything in the 10.
Okay, it gets even harder now. Ready?